video essay with this trivia that the Philippines is the 12th most populous nation in the world today, and that the Filipino women's fertility rate is at the upper bracket of the 206 countries. And here's a short video clip that will support the trivia.
Are you satisfied with what you saw earlier? Now brace yourselves for more. Good day everyone! How are you all doing out there? Let me start this video with a brief information about the Reproductive Health Bill. Reproductive Health Bill, also known as the RH Bill, was proposed with the main reason of aiming to guarantee universal access to the methods and information of birth control and maternal care. The Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago and Albay 1st District Representative Edsa Lagman proposed the Reproductive Health Bill because of the main reason that the Philippine population is increasing nowadays. The church doesn't support this bill, so this is still argued and debated at the court. Being a Catholic country, most of the religious leaders find the RH Bill immoral. Why? Because it's like preventing a child to live. And it can be viewed as killing the child before he was given a chance to live. Aside from this, the Catholics and their faith will be diverted because they will definitely think that using preventive methods are okay. Then, they will start doubting the commandments because if they know that the commandments can be disobeyed, the other commandments could be soon to be disobeyed. The Catholic leaders presumed RH Bill to have negative effects on the life of every citizen inhabiting the Philippines. On the other hand, the state made its stand that the Philippine population is too big that most of the citizens end up uneducated and jobless. Children are forced to wander and work on the streets, begging for alms, shoe shining, selling rugs, cigarettes, or candies, and the like, just so that they could eat. Jobless parents find it hard to sustain their family's needs, forcing them to be engaged on crimes like robbery, stealing, drug pushing, and the like. Even those people with jobs but only earns the minimum wage of 430 pesos find it hard to budget their money for their needs. All of these leads to the increasing rate of poverty in our country. This is why the government sees this bill to be the solution to the increasing poverty rate here in the Philippines and to be the start of the reduction of poverty. On my part, the church is right. We, as Filipino Catholics, must be the first one to object the bill because of the reason that we must respect our Lord. The church also implies that the RH bill is not good for women because it will only prevent them from their sole purpose in life, that is, to become a mother of her own child. God made a woman to produce healthy offsprings and to complete her own family. However, the state would want the RH bill because it could reduce the population. People must be practical nowadays. Having a child would cause a burden for them. They are responsible for feeding, clothing, and giving shelter to their kids. If they fail to do so, their children would end up wandering and working on the streets with torn clothes, which would not protect them from the heat of the sun and from the cold, rainy days. The government sees this possibility. If your child would end up this way, Do you think it's just fair for them? So, if ever the reproductive health bill will be approved, then the Filipino people will be at the risk of extinction. Population decline is not good for the country. Let's just take Japan, Italy, and Singapore as an example. They're in bad shape right now because of sudden decline in their population. In fact, many of them go here in our country just so that they could have job. But looking on the other side, the street children, jobless people, uneducated people, and abortion could be lessened with this bill. Summing it up, Philippines is not overpopulated. Having 7,107 islands in our archipelagic country, who are we to say that we are overpopulated? Filipinos just keep on populating the civilized part of the country. But when we maximize our resources, we could be one of the first world countries here in the world. We don't have to lose our moral values just to give way for this bill. Yeah, we can accept family planning, but not this whole bill because it could have the immorality if used in premarital or extramarital sex. That's all, guys. Thank you for listening, and at this point I would like to acknowledge Mr. Emil Sarmago for giving me a chance to speak in this video, to UST for providing this speech course, and to you listeners who took time for my video. Good day and God bless everyone.